What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Angels Franchise. Last episode, we played a pivotal Game 2 on the road in the ALCS, and Big Mike ends it with a win, gunning out a runner. Am I seeing that right? Your eyes do not deceive you. Big Mike did get an out with his arm. I can't believe it either. We win Game 2 8-5. Now going home for Game 3 with the series tied up. Last episode, we played Game 2 of the ALCS on the road in Detroit, and we were able to win that game and tie this series up at 1 apiece, and that is crucial, knowing we had to come home and play this year's Cy Young Award winner, Garrett Crochet, who through 11 innings in this postseason has not given up a run. I really like how we've paced this series so far. Already being into year 6 allows you to also see how careers play out around the league. And we can look at Garrett Crochet, for instance, where obviously he starts in Boston in the series, but then in 2027, he goes to Detroit, where Detroit actually lets go of Tariq Skubal. And guess where he goes in free agency? To Boston. So they just swap pitchers, and then you can see here in the stats, when he gets to Detroit, he kind of becomes a different pitcher. Just more dominant every year. I always have to undermine Garrett Crochet's season because I don't know how the voters didn't vote for my beautiful king, or angel should I say, Paul Skeens. He is an angel, literally, and in my metaphor, because look at these stats. He really should have been the Cy Young in 2030. The voters were on crack. He had a better whip, better ERA, and more innings pitched. Please tell me why he didn't get the award. I will, for eternity, be screaming to the heavens that Paul Skeens got robbed of the American League Cy Young in 2030. But we do have to recap this awesome Game 2 win. What Jesse Ortiz is doing as a teenager cannot be understated. We win this game 8-5, but don't let the final score fool you. Jesse Ortiz gets us going with a double in the first, a 2-run double, and we end up capping off a 3-run inning, and we also go up 4-0 through the first 3 innings, and we just don't really look back. They do rally for a 4-run inning in the 7th to at least make it interesting, but they never score again. And you can see in the stats, Jesse Ortiz had 2 homers and a double, one of the craziest postseasons I've ever seen from a teenager. And also, Estevan Herrera homered again, and he's probably having the best postseason run ever in Major League Baseball history. You look at the base running, which has been probably my favorite part of the postseason. Herman Lyon and Morris Dye are demons on the base paths. Now, I know I always steal third and get caught stealing, so that's just regular. If you look at the stolen bases in the postseason, it is just different here in Anaheim. We are being aggressive, and we have the athletes to do so. Even Big Mike is getting in on the party with the third most at 4. And then Morris Dye and Herman Lyon are different on the base paths. That's all you can really say. And the NL isn't even doing that much. Xavier Edwards only has 5 for leading the National League. So you can see kind of what our game plan is when we get into these games. In this series, and really whenever I rebuild teams on MLB The Show, I personally love going after discovery pitchers late in the drafts. But Enrique Paniagua was a little bit different. He was very interesting, a lefty with a screwball. I compared him to Fernando Valenzuela, and we drafted him in the first round in 2028, and he's lived up to that billing. At 19 years old, this rookie campaign is nothing to sneeze at. A sub-3 ERA, a good whip, and he takes that momentum from that rookie campaign, goes into the postseason, plays a divisional rival in the Seattle Mariners, goes 8 innings, and has 13 strikeouts and gets the win. And now, in his second ever postseason start at 19 years old, in the ALCS, in a tied series, Game 3, with everything hanging in the balance to see who represents the AL going to the World Series, he has to go against Garrett Crochet, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, who has not allowed a run in the postseason. I am so excited for this Game 3 matchup against 2 heavyweight lineups that have done damage in this series, throwing punches back and forth. But this Game 3 might be the difference in who wins the fight. A 1-2 count to start this game. We have quick counts on. Let's go. Strike 3. I love the two-seamer. from Baby V. He is the man. I don't know what else to say other than this guy, for a 19-year-old pitcher, has everything in the repertoire that you want. A sweeping curve? Oh, yeah, I got that. 2-2 count, I got that. I'll throw that. Oh. Matt McLean says, welcome to the postseason, young one. Home run Tigers. I was not expecting that, as you can see. Wow. The Tigers go up early in this Game 3 after a hung sweeping curve over the middle of the plate. And Matt McLean's made us pay twice in this series. I love how I went into that as well. That's a strike 3, though. Strikeout for the young pitcher. Immediately comes back and attacks the batting title winner, Vladdy Guerrero Jr. He didn't win it this year, but he's won it in this series. And that's pretty insane. I wasn't expecting Vladdy to win a batting title in this series. Pretty funny how I started this game saying he's got everything in his repertoire and I hang a sweeping curve. That's hilarious. Two-seamer. Let's see if we can't get him to swing and miss. He does get a good piece of that, but he gets under it, and Morris Dye will make the catch. And we'll get to go bat in the bottom of the first and try to get on the board after Matt McLean makes me look stupid, to be honest. Wow. What an asshole. I mean, I was trying to show the repertoire of our young pitcher, and he takes me deep? Are we serious? Garrett Crochet. What is he going to do against this great lineup that has just done everything? They've won it in the postseason. A young lineup, but it doesn't matter. Everyone has basically shown up other than Paul Weaver. We won't even talk about him. He's basically not on the team anymore. These players, every one of them, 3 different rookies, including Jesse Ortiz, who ties the game up immediately with his 6th home run of the postseason. And gets one back for the Halos and ties this game up. This team is insane. We have all rookies, all young players, and they are all gelling at the same time. This is amazing stuff. He's doing that against the Cy Young Award winner. Do you understand how amazing that stuff is? And now Royce Lewis gets on base with a bloop single. Fights it off on the hands. Estevan Herrera, we know what he can do. MVP. Let's go Angels chance. And what does Estevan Herrera do? He just goes yard on the Cy Young Award winner for his 9th of the postseason. This is easily the best postseason run ever by a player. And he is only 23 years old. Wow! That was a moonshot! A no-doubter. Everything he hits is a no-doubter. And he bat flips on the Cy Young Award winner. And Garrett Crochet knew it immediately. Way to pick up your young pitcher. Basically the 2 best players in the postseason. Big Mike saying, I have something to say about that, but that is actually lined out to Max Clark and right. But Jesse Ortiz, 18 years old, a rookie, gets us on the board to tie the game. Then the MVP, Estevan Herrera, we knew he was going to show up. Now let's try to get back on track after that terrible start to the game. Adley Rutschman pops up. That's what we like to see. The two-seamer is easily my favorite pitch in this game and maybe in baseball. I love me a backdoor two-seamer, man. Try front door. I just spammed the two-seamer 3 times, I know. And he still didn't get to it. He should have by that 3rd time. But 2 outs nonetheless. Big Mike making the putout. His glove is great. His arm is suspect. I have a slogan for Big Mike. You guys want to hear it? Big Mike. His glove is great. His bat's even better. But his arm is suspect. Let me know what you think of that slogan for Giancarlo Portillo in the comments. That's what I would sum up Big Mike as a player. 2-2 count. I love playing the full games because I can just yap a little bit. Talk about the team we've built. Royce Lewis showing off the glove at 3rd. That's the kind of stuff you can expect out of a player that's getting paid like that. Angels fans know a little bit too much about players getting paid and not performing. Cough, cough, Anthony Rendon. We got a full count here, and hopefully Hammer and Herman, who we got in the Patrick Sandoval deal, can show why we got him in the first place. That's a pretty good hit ball, but O'Neal Cruz tracks it down in the gap. And Hifo and O'Hoppe are the only two players that, if you've been watching this whole series so far, are from that 25 roster that we started with. Only two players. That's pretty insane. And Rengifo hit 46 doubles one season and hit another season, I'm pretty sure, 45, and had 2 silver sluggers. That's insane. He's a franchise legend in my eyes. We got to have Onk play second. But we're out of the inning pretty quickly with me just yapping away. It's 3-1, pretty close game, and he hits O'Neal Cruz lefty-lefty. That two-seamer runs in too far. Max Clark, wipe away, slider, man. Love to see it. Where they go back to the well. And it works. Max Clark's been very good in this series, by the way. So that's a great out. A lot of good lefties in this Tigers lineup. You can see why this is actually the perfect matchup. We do have a lot of lefties. And they're running. O'Hoppe can't get the throw in. Oh, and I forgot they do have C.J. Abrams, of course, as well. Matt McLean, though, is a righty, and we do have to respect him. He's shown to be the best bat. Wow! The rookie is getting those calls with the stuff he has and getting those calls. It's going to be a tough day for Detroit. Morris Dye. 1-1 count. 3 for 9 in the ALCS, and now 4 for 10 with a single. And we love to steal with Morris Dye. We showed the stats before the game. Hammer and Herman and Morris Dye, if they get on base, they steal. It's that simple. He's picked. He's been picked twice in this postseason, and that's unfortunate, considering we knew a lefty was on the mound, but I thought we could steal. We are aggressive. They make us pay. I thought that was a hanger and was going to be in the seats again, but Jesse Ortiz grounds out the third base. Man, that was in the zone. He just was a little early on it. Got over top of it. And that's another single up the middle for Royce Lewis after the amazing play at third base. And now he gets on base with 2 outs. Estevan Herrera, already a homer. I can't wait to see what he does in his second at-bat. That is smoked. O'Neal Cruz does range over and make the catch. And that is the end of the third. Top of the fourth now. 1-1 count. And Vladdy gets a hold of one. This one's going back. Going to be just before the warning track to basically the biggest part of the park. And we get lucky on that one because that was a meatball and he just missed it. He needs to hit that and pull that, and that's gone. Can we go back to the 2-seam? My favorite pitch in his repertoire. That's crushed. Maybe we shouldn't use the 2-seamer anymore. Jesse, throw it in, baby! Get him out! Good slide, and that is extra bases for Spencer Torkelson. Youch, that is right down the middle, fellas. I don't know what to say. I love the 2-seamer, but he is not. Jared Madison, come on. What a play! Oh, I thought that was going over the middle for sure. And instead, it goes right into Madison's glove for an out, and now we have 2 outs, man on third. That could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. C.J. Abrams, and we're going to get out of this. No, we're not. It's an errant throw, and just as I was glazing, Royce Lewis, he makes an E5. It's 3-2 now. And that's really bad. At least we're getting these inside calls. That's amazing. 1-2 count. Let's just get out of the inning. Royce Lewis really misses that throw. Run all you want. It's a strikeout all the same. But they do score a run on an error. Wow. Come on. Get through. Let's go. He's stealing as well. I don't care. We're getting aggressive. We need more runs. This is too close of a game in this pivotal game 3. We can't have it. Big Mike, my favorite player in this series, and probably a fan favorite on the channel too, just because he's the first pick ever on the channel. Please don't get picked. Thank God. We're going to go. I don't care. We're being aggressive. It's all about being aggressive. That's smoked. No, he's doubled. He's doubled. No, he's not. He's in there. Yes. Come on, O'Neal Cruz. You need to throw that accurately, and that's 2 outs. All right, we're not running anymore. I'm scared. I'm scared to run. Hammer Herman has a good matchup here against the lefty, too. He doesn't have power against them. We're going. I don't care. 1-2, we're going. Smoked! Go back, go back. Go back, go back. He somehow caught that. Oh, he's back in there twice. Let's go. Madison's definitely on first, huffing and puffing. We have him running every time, every pitch. No way, dude. This game is way too close. Garrett Crochet gets out of the 4th. It's 3-2 Halos. And I can't believe I started out this franchise on the channel by saying the Angels don't have good jerseys. What a fool I was. They have some of the best jerseys in baseball. Maybe they just grew on me, but let me know in the comments. I think the Angels have great jerseys. And when you look good, you feel good, you play good, until Max Clark hits a double on you, of course. Max Clark gets the second. He's been in trouble all series long. That's a great 2-seamer. You can't ask for more when you throw that pitch. Now what does Duran do? We're going right back to the well. Now, this is when you backdoor him. No! You missed the spot. And now I'm scared because we got to go fastball up and in. And we just missed that pitch. And now we have traffic on the bases. First and second, only 1 out. Matt McLean, who's already cooked us once. I am scared, fellas. That is smoked. But caught Morris Dye. And they don't even want to test the arm. So they don't run. I love it. We're going to go sweeping curve, 1-2. Back foot. What a take. Outside corner, front door. That was nasty. It kind of caught a little bit too much of the plate, but I'm fine with it as long as he strikes out and we get out of that jam. Let's go. Bottom of the 5th, 1-1 count. Logan O'Hoppe, my GOAT. Him and Luis Rengifo are the only OGs on this team, basically. But that doesn't matter. This is a new look Angels. But I still have a special place in my heart for some of the players we decided to keep. And O'Hoppe's been a staple in this lineup as the catcher. Really producing, especially in the postseason. And that could be extra bases. Does he cut that off? He does. Jaron Duran does a good job cutting that off. That's only a single. But we get on base here in the bottom of the 5th, and that's huge. And now we have a 21-year-old rookie, Morris Dye. I am so excited to see what he can do in this big spot. And he rips one. That will be another single. Just a sinker left over the plate. And they pull Crochet. I'm surprised. What do you guys think? Was that too early of a pull? With 2-1 in the bottom of the 5th. Let's see. 2-1 count. Great pitch. Sinker down and away. Catches paint. 2-2. Great pitch. Slider down and away. And there's nothing you can do about that. That is a nasty slider from Hannafy. And that's what you want to see if you're the Detroit Tigers manager. You put in your reliever, and he's putting in work right now. Smoked, though, and that gets up the middle. He's going to go third, and we're gunned. No, we're not. Morris Dye is like that. O'Neal Cruz is in center right now, and Morris Dye runs on him to get to third base from first. Oh, my Lord, I can't believe that. I'm more impressed with that than the RBI from Royce Lewis, honestly. Either way, we're up 2 now, 4-2 Halos, and of course, the legend, Esteban Herrera. He hung the slider. I can't believe it. I thought it was another 2-homer game. Please, give him something to hit. He just missed one. Smoked! A slider up. Oh, no, I didn't tag up. I swear to God, fellas, I thought that was going to be a homer, and I ran like an idiot. Brother, he cannot sign your jersey. He is literally in a pivotal at-bat in Game 3 of the ALCS with 2 men on, 2 outs, and you want him to sign your jersey? What the fuck is going on right now? No! Is that going to drop? It is! That's 2! Do 2 score? They do! That's an amazing bloop single! Maybe you can sign your jersey now. That was amazing from the rookie Jared Madison to score 2 runs and make this a 6-2 ball game. And that's up the middle for a base hit. That's an amazing piece of hitting. A sinker inside, and he fights that up the middle to get a base hit and get on base. And I'm going to steal. I'm going to do something crazy here. They're not going to even expect it. Great jump. Double steal. This is what we do. This is Angels baseball, baby. We're trying to get not just a little bit of a lead. We want a huge lead. That's going to be a tough play. We're going to go home. I thought, honestly, he might be safe. But that was a great play from Nick Lofton at short. But regardless, we get a lot done in that inning. And now it's 6-2 Halos out of nowhere. I swear, this whole postseason has been like that, where the games are close, and then out of nowhere, they are not. Just literally like that. We steal a base, we get in scoring position, and we knock them in. Royce Lewis, redeem yourself now. Thank God. Green throw, and that's 1 down. Enrique has been pretty damn good for a 19-year-old rookie against a really potent Detroit Tigers lineup. Hopefully he can go 6, and after that we'll pull him.
That's a ball.
He's at 106 pitches right now. It's a lot. But we're playing old school baseball. We're playing Bruce Bochy baseball with Tim Lincecum. That's what we're playing. Let's go. Throw him till his arm falls off. That's 2 outs. All right. And then we'll get into the bullpen in the 7th. I can't believe I'm starting with Matt McLean, but he's the scariest. I'm telling you, he pimps shit. That will be the 3rd out of the top of the 6th. Full count for Logan O'Hoppe, batting right after the other OG, Luis Rengifo. But O'Hoppe's actually been effective in the postseason for the most part. That was a good slurve. I did not think that was catching until it was a little bit too late. Thank God he got to that one. No, that was a great fastball inside. Just late and popped up to the second baseman. Morris Dye, 2 for 3 today. It's been amazing. Stealing bases, getting on base with his bat. Great swing. If he gets any power, you guys are screwed. And of course, I'm just yapping away and I put no one in the bullpen. So you know what? That's on me. But we will put in Billy Byler, the lefty. Cold, by the way. Cold. We're putting him in ice cold, dude. I don't care. Billy Byler, come in and do what you got to do. Ice cold. That's what we're doing. That's kind of baseball we're playing here. Bring our relievers in ice cold, baby. It's a different type of strategy. No one's ever done it before. Let's see how it works for us. 1-2 count against Nick Lofton. He's taken. It's a good at bat. I don't love it. Billy Byler, baby. That's a changeup for a strikeout. Billy Byler, a homegrown talent who's just amazing for us as a lefty. He's got good stamina, so he's perfect for these roles where he comes in with a lead and just mows down batters with an interesting setup of pitches. An 89-mile-per-hour sinker, you're usually seeing a faster sinker. It might just throw people off. And we're out of the inning just like that, or out of the top of the inning, should I say. Now in the bottom of the 7th, Ian Hamilton is pitching, and they're going through a lot of relief pitchers. And Jesse Ortiz is saying, thank you. That's a hanger. You're lucky to even get that one back with the way he's been swinging the bat. And he's stealing. I don't care. Why not everyone steal? It's a steal palooza. It's a steal palooza. He's in there. That was a close play at second, though. It's a steal palooza, but it's also a strikeout palooza. Ian Hamilton gets Royce Lewis. Esteban Herrera, let's watch his homer, because this is maybe like going to be the GOAT in Angels franchise. I know Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani played for the Angels. I don't care. This might be the Angels' GOAT. This right here, Esteban Herrera, is the real deal. Let's see what he does in his 4th at-bat. 1 for 3 today, and that's smoke. That's a hanging slider. Up there. Up there. And gone! 10 home runs in the postseason. Another multi-homer game. Esteban Herrera does it from the right side. He does it from the left side. He can do it anywhere. It doesn't matter. Just doing a little rock impression. It doesn't matter what side of the plate he bats from. All he does is mash. All right. 3-1 count. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th to Big Mike, my GOAT. He chops one up the middle. This is a tough play for Lofton. Ah, come on, Big Mike. Show me the wheels. But Esteban Herrera is the GOAT. They're all GOATs. This whole team. It's basically a farm around here. That's a good pun, considering it's a baseball team. That's a ball. Change up after all the fastballs. Can you hit the change of speed? And they get that call. All day it's been the Angels' day. And it continues with Blue making a terrible call below the knees for strike 3. Good framing by Ohapi. On this channel, I try to make these videos as digestible as possible. If you're new to the channel, I do this on PS5 right now, so I can only do an hour-long video. So I really like to try to condense as much as I can, but also tell a very good story. So if it's a blowout and nothing else happens, I like to edit through it and then get to the final out so we can get to the next game. So let me know in the comments if you don't mind this. If you do think this is a little too jarring, I don't mind just playing every at-bat and every pitch. You let me know in the comments what we should do with this format. Double play for the win. 8-2 Halos, and they take Game 3 in big fashion by doing the right things, hitting homers, stealing bases. Real quick, want to go over the stats for Game 3. What a game it was. We have Jesse Ortiz, the 18-year-old rookie. I'll say it again. I'm like the Boston Celtics fans when Jason Tatum, I think he was 19, went to the Eastern Conference Finals against LeBron, and the Celtics fans were like, do you know that he is 19 years old? But how can you not say that about Jesse Ortiz? He's 18 doing stuff like this in the major leagues in the postseason. Come on. And Esteban Herrera, is he having the best postseason of all time? Let me know in the comments. And look at us stealing more bases. Big Mike stealing a base and getting on base, of course. We love to see it. And of course, can't forget the impressive performance from both homegrown pitchers, Enrique Paniagua, Baby V, with 6 innings pitched, only 3 hits, 2 earned, only 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. And then Billy Byler, another homegrown reliever, comes in for 3 innings and basically shuts the door, doesn't allow them to even try to make a comeback. 5 strikeouts, only 1 walk, and no earned and no hits. Amazing stuff. Going into Game 4, it is kind of a must-win in my opinion for Detroit, and they are going with 26-year-old Dylan Lesko on the mound, a righty, and he has been, if I'm being frank, pretty ass in 2030. He gave up 25 homers and had a 4.5 ERA. But what's funny is in the postseason, he's locked in. 6 1/3 in his only start with only 1 earned, and guess what? It was a homer. Had 2 walks as well with 3 strikeouts for a 1.42 ERA. He went dummy this one time, but he gives up a ton of homers. And guess what we do well? Need I say more? Why not say a little bit more with stats? You can see 4 of the top 5 players in homers this postseason in the AL are Angels players, and then Adley Rutschman slots in at 5. It's time to start talking about this 2025 draft, the first ever draft on this channel in this Angels franchise, being generational. Giancarlo Portillo headlines the draft and has been amazing for us. Won a Rookie of the Year award and has won a Silver Slugger. Ray Frost got us Jesse Ortiz and headlined that trade with Kansas City, and now look what he's doing in the postseason at 18. Then you have Edgar Cabrera, who's making the start today, and we'll talk about him in a second. And Peter Miley is in this bullpen, who has been amazing. The whole bullpen has. One of the best players in that 2025 draft is the man taking the mound for Game 4, Edgar Cabrera. And if you look at the stats, I've never seen anything like this. I've played a lot of MLB The Show throughout the years. I've never gotten a player with a skill set like this, with 99 K per 9. Let me know in the comments, have you ever seen this? He has 99 K per 9, but what's so interesting is the other skills have not come together yet, because if you look at the stats, especially in Sim, he's great when we play with him in gameplay, but in Sim, he's insanely inconsistent. He'll have great starts, but then he'll have starts where he gives up a ton of homers and walks, and the strikeouts to innings pitched is just incredible. His K per 9 is 11.8, and he just hasn't fully figured it out yet. When he does, he probably will be one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. Getting a player with this type of skill set in the 5th round when you only have 6 picks is exactly why I'm saying 2025's draft might have been generational. Let me know in the comments what you think. But he will be taking the mound for Game 4, and in his last start against Seattle, he was dominant. Only 1 earned, 11 strikeouts through 6 innings. Let's see what he does against a way better lineup, in my opinion, in the Detroit Tigers in Game 4. This has been such a fun matchup in the ALCS, and here we are in Game 4. We have a young pitcher on the mound, and Detroit has a pitcher on the mound that I think is a fraud in Dylan Lesko. I think that first start against Boston was lucky. He gave up a homer, and I think he's going to give up many today because we've been mashing all postseason long. 11 Ks in his first start, and here he goes against Jarren Duran. We have quick counts on. 1-1 count. That's a high fastball, a little bit late, popped up to left field to Big Mike, 1 out. Full count here. I'm going to go 3-2 changeup. They're never expecting the good old changeup in a full count. Never expecting it. There's the strikeout we needed. 2 down. Maybe a backdoor sweeping curve to get him out in a full count is what we need. And not backdoor, really in the dirt. Bad swing from Vladdy there. Gets him out. But regardless, he's a dog. And that is going to get through. That's a tough play. There's no way he's making that. And you know what that means. We're going to second, maybe even third, by stealing, because that's what we do. That's Angels baseball. That's why Morris dies in the 2-hole as well. These 2 guys get on base and steal with the best of them. He's in there. That's money. And we're going to third. Another stolen base for Hammer and Herman. He's not picked. Don't even try it. Don't even try to stop him. There's no point. It's inevitable. Let him have it. Bad jump. No! No! And I swung because I was trying to protect my man on second. And we lose it all. And they get out of the inning just like that? I guess that's what you get for being aggressive, huh? End of the first, just like that. Man, that sucks. What do you want, though? Oh! I don't want that! Spencer Torkelson goes Yaya! 446 feet! Man, that was a smoke job out to left field. He pimped that shit on me. Nah, that's crazy. I didn't know that he was going to do that on the first pitch I give him. What a pimp job. The sound off the bat sounded like an explosion. I'm going to go right back to the fastball. I don't care. 1-0 Detroit. That ran over the plate as well. Torkelson with an amazing swing there. But Cabrera's changeup looks nasty today. Third strikeout already. I've said it before, he's such a weird player where he gives up homers, but then at the same time, he can strike out anyone. That's another one. Middle fastball. I got to get away from the fastball. Adley Rutschman crushes it. 2-0 Detroit here in the top of the second inning. Wow. Got to get away from the fastball here. They are seeing it well. Young Edgar Cabrera pimped again. Deep to center, Adley Rutschman says hello. 2-0 Detroit. Let's get to another pitch, right? Let's get away from the fastball. Oh, wow. Is he going to get shelled today? Yikes. It's not good. That's a double for C.J. Abrams. Not good stuff. All right, we need this. Royce Lewis, please. Please. Yes! Did you see those fans trying to steal that? Are you even Angels fans? Come on, man. Trying to steal that ball from them. We get out of the inning. Thank God. But they pimp 2 fastballs down the middle of the plate, honestly. I have to get away from the fastball. Adley Rutschman does the same thing. But Esteban Herrera, you kind of know what he just is made of. You can see the walk-up. You don't even have to know anything about him to know this guy has aura when he steps in. Look at this. The head waggle, whatever that was, cracking the neck. He's a demon. Esteban Herrera, get us started. Get us started. Nope. Not going to be what we needed. 1 down.
We got a full count.
Full count here. Detroit knows what's at stake, and they're playing like it. Jesse Ortiz is also one of the best players in the postseason, and is he showing that again? It's gone! Just over the short porch in left field for his 7th home run of the postseason, and he cuts this lead in half. Just like that with 1 swing. Was the trade worth it? Let me know in the comments. I think it was, baby. Let's go. Big Mike. Tie it up right here, back to back. Great pitch. He knew I was daddy hacking. Everyone in the stadium knew I was daddy hacking. But Big Mike gets a hold of one. Can it leave? No, it's going to be caught. Jaron Duran makes the out. If he just stays back on that ball, that's a moonshot. I think he got that one, though. That's a gapper. Wow, he went down and got that. That's a great swing. A 2-out double for Luis Rengifo. 106 off the bat. And that's a gapper. What's O'Hoppe going to do? The other OG. Great swing, but that's a pop-up. I really did think that was a good swing. Just got a little under it. Jesse Ortiz, though, just showing his legend at 18. 1-2 count to Jaron Duran. We're going to go back to the fastball. And I know you're going to say, what are you doing? It's 98 miles per hour. How are they touching it? It's the same thing like Paul Skeens. Why are they hitting my fastball? It's 102 outlier. Let me throw the fastball. Stop hanging the sweeping curve. Edgar Cabrera has me scared right now, dude. Matt McClain should have put that in the seats, and this should be a 3-1 game. Change up maybe? Can I do something? I am scared to throw anything. We do get out of the top of the third here pretty easily, honestly. But still, I'm scared. 2-1 count. Jarrett Madison had an amazing 2-out single for a 2-run RBI single in the biggest spot of the game last game, in Game 3. But here he doesn't come up with anything. 87 off the bat. Pop up out to right field. Let's go, Hammer and Herman. What do you got? Show me right now what's in that bat. Maybe a cork. Yeah! Get down! Nah, I ain't getting down. O'Neal Cruz is honestly kind of a demon out there in center. He's tall. He can rob homers. Morris Dye, though, is going to hopefully get one out. That's a good swing. Morris Dye gets a hold of one. Is that going to leave? That's a warning track shot. O'Neal Cruz is a vacuum out there in center field right now. And that is the end of the third inning. Slider away to the righty. Sit down, buddy. It's time. Wow, why do I talk? Why do I talk? Spencer Torkelson gets on first. He's been amazing today. This team's been pretty damn feisty. O'Neal Cruz fastball. Oh! I don't know what to do. They are hitting the fastball a lot. We're going to go 3. We're going to go 3. 3-1 Detroit. I don't know what to do. They are hitting every fastball I throw, and he's hanging everything else. He's literally hanging everything else. What are we to do? Big Mike, throw it, throw it. His arm is so bad. Look at that. No! They're on third now with only 1 out. What am I supposed to do? How do I not throw the fastball? It's the primary pitch of my pitcher. How do I not throw it? Change up instead. It's in the dirt. We're lucky that it was blocked. It's 3-1 Detroit right now. What the hell, man? Thank God for the changeup. Strike 3. How do I not throw the fastball, man? He's hanging everything else, too. No. Max Clark, thank God. Easy play for Logan O'Hoppe. But they do score another run. 3-1 Detroit. We need to get back in this game and quick. I don't love this. I was really hoping to go up 3-1 in this episode. I was really hoping we could get a chokehold on this series to end this episode, but now it's looking like a pivotal Game 5 might be upon us if we cannot get the bats going. 2-2 count. He's actually co-home run champion with Rafi Devers in 2030. And that was a great pitch. Just Dylan Lesko, I called him out and he's just been mowing me down. I really don't love it. Jesse Ortiz, though, has come into his own. You don't want to pitch to him. You don't want to pitch to him! But he gets just under that to end the 4th inning. Bottom of the 5th inning. Edgar Carrera did his job in the top of the 5th, and we're getting good calls again in this game. Thank God. We need it. The bats need to come alive here. Let's go. Walk from Big Mike Giancarlo Portillo. Do we send him? Big Mike walks. Crushed! Luis Rengifo on a hit and run! Out to right field! Second deck! 456 feet! For the OG! Has been on this team since 2025! And he has his playoff moment in the biggest spot of this game! Wow! Tie ball game at 3 apiece! A pimp job! Let's go! I am hype right now, boys. What a swing! And Logan O'Hoppe follows it up the other OG with a great swing, and he's going to try to swing this into 2. And he does, thank God. I could barely speak because I thought O'Neal Cruz was going to gun us. But we got it nonetheless, thank God. I'm getting so hyped right now. I thought this game might be over. And now the OGs from the original team that we started with are picking us up right now. Let's go. 2 extra base hits from both OGs, one being a 2-run shot from Luis Rengifo, and then a double from Logan O'Hoppe. And now Jarrett Madison does fly out to left to Jarren Duran. I mean, we could take the lead right here with Hammer and Herman batting .289 in the postseason. That's a great swing, but caught by the second baseman. I was hoping that might get over his head. Morris Dye here. 0 for 2 today, but can he just get something to drop that might stay up? And it does. We do tie the game, though, on an amazing Luis Rengifo tank shot to right field. Second deck, 456 feet. Edgar Cabrera back with the fastball. Let's get him through 6. All right, we're done. Is that going to go? It's leaving. No, it's not. Wait, Vladdy might get a freaking triple. I thought it was leaving. That's a double. I was so scared that was going to go over the short porch. What am I supposed to do? They're hitting everything. Well, he's just leaving the fastballs over the middle. Let's go to the changeup and slider and everything else. We're getting him out of this inning. He's going 6. I don't care. How many pitches? Yeah, he's still got tons of stamina and energy. And we're fine. We're fine, baby. I might be having a mini heart attack right now. But we are fine. That ain't get. Oh, no! It gets behind Big Mike! No! That's a triple for O'Neal Cruz! And they take the lead! If he walks him, I'm going to be scared. It's going to be a mound visit. He hangs it. Oh, my. Edgar Cabrera just hasn't had it all day today. All right, let's see if he's got some energy. He's got enough. We're putting him in. I just can't deal with Edgar Cabrera anymore. We need to get out of this inning. It's 5-3, and immediately a strike 3. We should have pulled him earlier. That's on me as the skipper. You got to pull him there, man. You got to. And then we throw a fastball on, and you can see his has a little more life. They got to Edgar Cabrera today, man. I'm so sad about that after I hyped him up and said generational draft, all that. And I still believe in him, man. He's 22 years old, and he's playing in the biggest game in his career. And he just didn't have it today. It's just that simple. He goes slider away, lefty, lefty, and that should be... Oh, come on, Max Clark. Why do you got to do this every time you're up to bat, huh? Why do you got to be a dick? Get out! That swung on, and thank God he got under that because that wasn't a bad swing at all. 2-2 count. We need this. Royce Lewis, you're paid $25 million a year, not just to play third, but to bat as well. Show us what you got. Up the middle, exactly what we needed. Get a man on first base, please. Start this comeback all over again. This has been a roller coaster, and guess who's up? Batting .500, 0 for 2 today. He's due. He's due, and it's actually a double. No, he booted it. He booted it. Let's go. Oh, my. That's huge. That's huge. Hanafi today has had a crazy workload, at least in this series. And he just gets under that. Jesse Ortiz. Circle change. Down and in. Catching that bottom corner. And that is a good swing, but not good enough. And they will get out of this inning. Noah Schultz is going to probably relieve us for a while because I don't want to use up the bullpen with Game 5 on the horizon. We're going to need Noah Schultz to lock in here. And he does, striking out the 9-hole, Hao Yu Lee. And now Jarren Duran, he's been hitting the fastball. Everyone's been seeing fastballs today. Nothing you can do about that when your fastball is your primary pitch. I really don't know what to do. It's been really bad pitching today. Let's go to the two-seamer. They're swinging and missing on that. Not anymore. That is also going to get down. This Tigers lineup is incredible. I got to say that. 3-1 count to Vladdy. What are we giving him? We're giving him a slider. And that's 2 to get out of the top of the 7th here. Let's go. That's a huge pitch by Noah Schultz. 2-1 count. Poked to the first baseman, Vladdy Guerrero, and that's an easy out. Logan O'Hoppe had a great at-bat last time. Great swing there. That could go. Wow. It is a warning track shot caught by Max Clark. I thought that was for sure another Oppo Taco. We have to do something here. Good take. He gets on base, flips the lineup over, and we have Hammer and Herman on now. We're stealing. It's been a part of our philosophy, and we're not going to stop now. We're stealing, and hopefully we get that pitch we need, and we did. He gets the second, and now we're talking about just a single scores Jarrett Madison and allows this to become a really interesting game. 2-1 count, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. And that is exactly... Oh, it doesn't get through. Great swing from Hammer and Herman, but 10 hits for Detroit, and it's just been a party at the plate for them. 1 down here pretty easily in the top of the 8th. I'm trying to get away from the fastball, but it is a full count, and I want to command it. And O'Neal Cruz pumps another one, but Big Mike hawks it down in left field in the gap. Let's go. Adley Rutschman, we always watch our homers. Let's watch this tank shot. Adley Rutschman's been very good in this series with 2 homers, deep to center field, 1 in Detroit, and now 1 in Anaheim. I immediately start off with a fastball just to challenge him, just to assert my dominance, and now we'll go slider. Sit down, Adley. We showed your highlights. Now we're going to show your lowlights. And Morris Dye gets a good pitch to hit. Can that get over the head? He just does not have enough pop in that bat. I cannot wait until he gets a little more power. He's just a little weak right now in that department. And immediately, another out for Detroit, and we are looking pretty down bad right now. 2 down. Esteban Herrera, can you save us? 0 for 3 today. No, he will not save us. That is a ground out to second base, and that is the end of the 8th inning. Wow. Noah Schultz has to keep this close for the 9th. Let's go. Full count. Great pitch and an even better fight-off swing. 2-seamer inside, and he gets him. Please. Yes! 1-2. A rollover. Herrera flips it to Schultz. What a flip by Herrera. 2-2 count. We're going lefty-lefty slider. Jerry Duran will be out. That will be it. Let's go. Great pitch. Gets him looking. Let's go try to win us a ball game in the bottom of the 9th. Matt Brash is on the mound. He's been pretty bad in the postseason so far. 4.5 ERA through 2 starts.
That's ball 2.
It's a 2-1 count, and we have Jesse Ortiz up. No one better, no one hotter on the team, honestly. Him and Esteban Herrera have been carrying things. Great pitch, 2-2 count. Cutter on the outside corner. Detroit's been locked in. Their backs against the wall here in Game 4. Great pitch. Strike 3 to the rookie, Jesse Ortiz. Big Mike has been pretty good in this postseason. What can he do? He swings and he ropes one down left field line, but it's caught. He fights that off, and Spencer Torkelson with the moon juice to make the catch at third. Wow. And we're down to our final out here in the 9th. 98. Blows it by him.
2 strikes.
And Rengifo, no! C.J. Abrams makes the play! Detroit ties the series at 2 apiece, going into this pivotal Game 5 matchup. In a 7-game series, Game 5 is easily the most crucial game. That is not Game 7, obviously, and we'll be playing that in next episode. If you guys are excited for that, leave a like on this video, leave a comment in the comment section. I'm new to content creation, so I really do appreciate all the support on the videos. Just made this channel a couple months ago, trying to get better as a creator every day. So if you have any suggestions for video ideas or on these series like Angels Franchise or UTEP Dynasty, always leave it in the comment section. And I really do appreciate all the support on the videos. If you could leave a sub, it'd be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers. So thank you guys again for all the support on the videos. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. See ya.